Did you know The Simpsons predicted the future? Sounds mind-boggling, doesn't it? Yes, folks, you heard it right. This beloved yellow-skinned, four-fingered family from the fictional town of Springfield has been on our screens for more than 3 decades. And in that time, they've become known for something quite extraordinary: predicting the future. The Simpsons, a name that needs no introduction. It's a show that's known for its satirical take on a working-class American family, their lives, and everything around them. But there's more to it than just the humor. Over the years, the show has demonstrated an uncanny knack for foreseeing real-world events before they actually happen. Now you might be thinking, coincidence surely? But when you delve into the specifics, it's hard to dismiss it as mere happenstance. The show's track record of accurate predictions is just too compelling to ignore. From technological advancements to political occurrences, pop culture moments, and even global events, they've nailed it, time and again. In this video, we will be delving into 10 such predictions that The Simpsons have made over the years. We'll be exploring instances where the lines between fiction and reality blurred, where episodes from the past eerily echoed future events. We'll be taking you through a journey that's bound to leave you amazed, surprised, and perhaps a little spooked. We'll discuss the time when they foresaw the advent of smartwatches, the tiger attack on the infamous Siegfried and Roy, and even the unthinkable, a global pandemic. And that's just the tip of the proverbial iceberg. There are 7 more predictions we will unravel as we move forward, so fasten your seatbelts, folks. This ride might get a bit surreal. We're about to take a deep dive into the intriguing and sometimes spooky world of The Simpsons predictions. The line between fiction and reality is about to get incredibly blurry. So buckle up as we journey into the uncanny world of The Simpsons predictions. Now, before we dive into the predictions, let's take a moment to appreciate some iconic scenes that have made The Simpsons an indelible part of our pop culture. After all, what would The Simpsons be without Homer's classic DOH moments? Whether it's a failed DIY project, a blunder at the nuclear plant, or simply tripping over the living room rug, Homer's exasperated exclamation is a staple of the show we've all come to know and love. And then we have Bart Simpson, the mischievous prankster. From his relentless prank calls to Moe's Tavern, to his countless schoolyard shenanigans, Bart's antics never fail to bring a smile to our faces. And let's not forget Lisa, the intellectual heart of the family. Her saxophone solos are a testament to her creativity and spirit, often serving as a soothing counterpoint to the chaos around her. These moments, among countless others, are what make The Simpsons more than just a show. They're a reflection of the humor, the absurdity, the joy, and sometimes the heartbreak of life itself. So, let's take a moment to enjoy these iconic scenes, to laugh at the hilarity, and appreciate the genius that is The Simpsons. Because it's not just about the predictions, it's about the laughter, the tears, the gasps of surprise, and the moments of pure, unadulterated joy. So sit back, relax, and enjoy some classic Simpsons moments. And once we're done reminiscing, we'll dive right back into our list of uncanny predictions. After all, we've got a lot more to cover. So, ready to take a walk down memory lane? Let's get started. Scene script. Ready to have your mind blown? Here are the first 5 predictions. First up, we have the classic episode, Bart to the Future. Now this one might send a chill down your spine. In this episode, we saw Lisa Simpson as the President of the United States, who casually mentions she has inherited quite a budget crunch from President Trump. Mind you, this episode aired in the year 2000. Fast forward to 2016, and who do we have in the Oval Office? You guessed it, Donald Trump. Next, we dive into the episode, Marge versus the Monorail. Here, the town of Springfield is convinced to invest in a faulty monorail system by a charismatic salesman. Sounds familiar? It should. Elon Musk, the real-life charismatic entrepreneur, proposed a similar idea with the Hyperloop in 2013. Third on our list is the episode, When Flanders Failed. In this one, we see the Flanders open a store for left-handed people. It seemed like a crazy idea back in the 90s, but guess what? There are now multiple stores worldwide that cater exclusively to left-handed folks. Now let's jump to the episode, Lisa's wedding. Here, we see Lisa's fiancé communicating with his watch. This episode aired in 1995, a good 2 decades before the launch of the Apple Watch. Talk about being ahead of its time. Last but not least, we have the episode Homer's Phobia. In this one, we get a glimpse of the future of television. John, a character in the episode, is openly gay, which was pretty groundbreaking for that period. Today, we see a much more diverse representation in TV shows, making this prediction spot on. Shaken up yet? Hold on, we've got 5 more to go. All right, folks, time for a little breather. Let's take a quick Simpsons break before we delve into the next set of predictions. First off, who could forget the charming Marge Simpson? With her iconic blue beehive and her unending patience, Marge has always been the glue that holds the Simpson family together. Whether it's keeping Homer out of trouble, encouraging Lisa's ambitions, or simply making sure Bart doesn't burn the house down, Marge's attempts to keep the family in check have given us some truly hilarious moments. Now let's move on to the youngest Simpson, Maggie. She may be a baby and she may not say a word, but boy does she make an impact. From shooting Mr. Burns in one of the series' most iconic moments to her sweet interactions with her family, Maggie's silent but impactful moments are truly a testament to the show's creative storytelling. And of course, we cannot forget about the residents of Springfield. From the constantly disgruntled Moe Seislak to the clueless Chief Wiggum, the crazy antics of Springfield's residents have given us countless laughs and memorable moments. Whether it's their outrageous schemes, their hilarious dialogue, or their unpredictable reactions, the citizens of Springfield never fail to keep us entertained. And that wraps up our mini Simpsons break. Hope you enjoyed that little detour. Now let's buckle up and dive back into the world of predictions. Trust me, the best is yet to come. Barely catching your breath? Well, there's no respite as we move on to the next 5 predictions. Fasten your seatbelts as we dive right into prediction number 6. Remember when The Simpsons predicted the invention of smartwatches? Way back in 1995, they showed us a glimpse of the future with a watch that could make calls. Fast forward to today, and we're all too familiar with this tech-savvy accessory. Next up, we have prediction number 7. The Simpsons had a knack for predicting tech trends, didn't they? In an episode aired in 2005, they showed us an AI that could talk and interact with humans. 15 years later, we have Siri, Alexa, and Google Assistant at our beck and call. Spooky, isn't it? Now let's talk about prediction number 8. The Simpsons did not restrict themselves to tech predictions. They predicted the US winning the curling gold at the Olympics. And guess what? In 2018, the US team did indeed win the curling gold. Talk about precision. Moving on to prediction number 9. The Simpsons, in a 2010 episode, predicted that Bengt R. Holmstrom would win the Nobel Prize in Economics. And 6 years later, he did. Now, if that doesn't make you scratch your head, I don't know what will. Finally, we reach prediction number 10. The Simpsons predicted the discovery of the Higgs boson particle, also known as the God particle, 14 years before it was officially discovered. This one really takes the cake. It's like the show had a time machine. And that, my friends, is the final set of predictions. Still think it's a mere coincidence? From the looks of it, The Simpsons might just be our new crystal ball. Set in the fictional town of Springfield, this iconic show has been a staple of pop culture for more than 3 decades. But as we've seen, its impact goes beyond mere entertainment. The Simpsons has a knack for looking into the future with an uncanny precision that's both amusing and slightly eerie. We've journeyed through 10 instances where the show's writers seem to have a crystal ball of their own. From predicting the advent of smartwatches to foreseeing a Nobel Prize winner, the show has been astoundingly accurate. We've seen how it predicted Disney's acquisition of Fox, the US winning an Olympic medal in curling, and even the FIFA corruption scandal. The Simpsons has time and again proven that its humor is not just for laughs, but is intertwined with an uncanny ability to forecast the future. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. There are many more predictions woven into the fabric of this timeless show. Some have already come to light, while others remain to be seen. And who knows? We might just be living in the next Simpsons prediction right now, completely unaware. This journey into the predictive world of The Simpsons is not just fascinating, but it also sparks curiosity. It makes us wonder about the hidden depths of this seemingly light-hearted show. It encourages us to delve deeper, to watch more closely, and to find more such nuggets of future predictions hidden in plain sight. So we invite you to join the fun. Dive into the world of The Simpsons, watch the episodes, seek out the predictions, share your thoughts on this incredible phenomenon. What other predictions have you spotted that we didn't cover? How do you interpret the ones we did? And most importantly, what do you think The Simpsons will predict next? And there you have it, folks. The Simpsons predicting the future since 1989. Would you dare to predict what's next?